Right, so I have returned today to do the next volume of JoJo Part 5. These chapters being, I think, 97 to 105. And as we know, right now, it's getting pretty freaking serious. We've got this... Jesus freaking Christ, I don't tab I'm even on anymore. I need to shut my window. I think the background noise is a bit too much. Leave it open a tiny bit. But yes, if I remember correctly, we're on a Notorious B.I.G arc right now. I think we're on part 4 of it. And also, as well, it's the fact that everything has gotten pretty freaking pear-shaped right now, to say the least. And nothing's really kind of going the way they would imagine it to go. But, I don't know, maybe they might pull through. And I think also this volume marks the actual entrance of our main antagonist, like the actual, like, kind of viewing of him. So I'm pretty freaking hyped to see what it actually does, because it does really seem freaking damn interesting. Hopefully everything is working the way it should. I actually have no idea. Yeah, everything's working fine. Never trust these things sometimes. Especially YouTube as well. YouTube just doesn't like you sometimes. Right, anyway. Let's begin this thing. So yeah, I also found out that they've released even more chapters. They've released up to King Crimson versus Metallica. I was like, oh, thanks for that, guys. Like, they released it on Batato first before they released it onto their website. I was like, oh. So I always go by their website, not by anywhere else, but apparently they just do it the other way around, which is really weird. But anyway, I don't know. I'll probably cover that another day, as they say, when the volume actually comes out. So I've got used to doing it this way, so I don't really want to change my format. But anyway, anyhow, let's get this show on the road, as they would say. So, Notorious B.I.G. Part 4. So, if you can just... Jesus Christ, mate. Alright. Just gonna start and just randomly bibbed outside. So, if you can just throw it out the window... Wait, Giorno. If you lose both your arms... then who will heal us? Move it to my arm. Move it to my arm. Move that stand onto my arm. There's no time for that, Borgelati. It's creeping up my arm. No! I remember they actually kind of left this and he was actually trying to get rid of his arms, wasn't he? Because it's a parasitic thing, if I remember correctly, the B.I.G. I think we all agreed that the thing was kind of it's autonomous, but it's kind of not the first autonomous, but kind of in its own way, sort of kind of is. It's really weird to explain. I think that's how we deduced the whole entire thing. I think we agreed that Anubis was the kind of first autonomous stand, but then I think this one also kind of counts. It's a complicated thing. Anyway, so no, Giorno, how could this happen? We haven't even reached Sardinia yet. And they've already got Nanancia and Misa. Damn it all! A stand that first activates in death. If we weren't sealed in this aeroplane, we might have suffered so much damage. I should have seen this coming. The boss and his men will stop at nothing to chase us down. It was my fault for suggesting that we fly. That's legit. Holy crap! Really? that's kind of creepy. Oh wow, that's actually legit. Holy crap, man, that's sort of surreal in its own way. Wow, that's I can't even believe it. I can't believe it. I underestimated them. It isn't your fault. Nobody could have seen this coming. But Giorno used the air pressure at 12,000, is that actually the word, meters to his advantage. You might say that we managed to throw it outside precisely because we were on an aeroplane. For now, we need to treat them. They're heavily wounded. I'll put them in the turtle. The turtle's a real MVP, I'm telling you. Breaking the window depressurized the plane. I'll have to go to the cockpit to warn Abacchio and see if it's still flying alright. Wait a minute. You said you treat their wounds, Giorno's arms. They'll get better, right? Can't we use God experience to Giorno's God experience works the same way as my sticky fingers. We need to strike something with our fists to activate our abilities. Our team has never suffered such heavy losses before. At least we made it out of Venetia, but we're facing our greatest crisis yet. Giovanni can no longer fight. The same might even go for Nuncio Mista. Giorno's severed arms will never create life again. Oh wow. Huh? Trish, you need to rest. We should be landing in Sardinia on schedule. There's still an hour left. I'm going to Sardinia just for my own sake. I want to learn the way to defeat my father for the sake of my own safety and my own future. But Giorno and the rest of the team are different. Rather than looking out for their own safety or future, they're doing what they believe is right. But I can't understand why. If Giorno weren't here, that stab would have killed me, but I can't understand why he'd do that. It's a football. What was that? What was that just now? A ball? A soccer ball just rolled by. Oh, it's like prey. You can't trust objects in this world either. They turn into parasitic worms and try and kill you. Jesus Christ! All right. So you just don't trust anything. Not even a soccer ball, for God's sake. They went down the wrong route of trusting the ball. When they say the ball don't lie, that's. Like, when they say the ball don't lie, that's your cue to say, well, in JoJo Part 5, the ball did lie. It was actually a mimic the whole entire time. So the whole mimic idea was stolen from JoJo the whole entire time. Holy crap! So the mimic was a JoJo reference. That's fantastic if that's the case. Probably not, but one man can dream at this point. One man can actually dream. Eek! Ah. What's... No way. Didn't Giorno throw it outside? How can it follow a plane flying 800 kph is the word? It's the opposite. Giorno said the enemy detects targets by can't say that word now. Yeah, reacting. That's the one. Reacting to moving objects. Jesus Christ, that was a freaking normally, like, terrible word to say. Jeez. But then, the plane's moving through the sky. Oh. So, technically, it's a dungeon... So the mimics were all the way to Dungeons and Dragons reference. The plot thickens. This is getting legit now. This is getting legit beyond belief. So who'd they steal it from? JoJo or Dungeons and Dragons? Who will ever know? We will never know. 800 kph, and the faster something goes, the more priority it gets. Just like how it attacked the falling knife. And if I don't move, it slows down. I mustn't move. Jesus Christ! So. Jesus. So the plot does thicken. That goes back. It is routed in history, as they say. The mimic idea is routed in history. Damn it all. If anything moves, even a stand, that thing will stick itself right on, and it eats any living thing it can find. But what should I do? It's coming closer. If I run, it will attack with the same speed it did before. If I scream, that'll give it enough power to stick onto me. Slowly, I have to move slowly. I have to escape without moving. If only I could get inside that closet and I close the door. It's too sensitive. Oh no, it's speeding up. Basically, she's screwed. In layman's terms. If way she looks at it, she's pretty freaking screwed. It sounds like a very old gaming thing, actually. I always thought it was just a thing that I know it's been used beforehand before Prey. It's not one of those things that was like, oh my god, Prey brought into existence. Didn't know it was actually routed in history that much though. It's actually interesting. Now I'm gonna go and play old Dragon's Quest now. Damn it. What? Why did it turn around? I'm safe for now, but it must be responding to something. What's it going after? That's one of Giono's ladybug brooches. Did it just fall onto the floor? But why? That thing's supposed to respond to moving objects. Why could it chase the brooch? Oh, ladybug brooch is moving. Then could it be alive? God experience? No, without his arms, Giono... A left hand? Is that brooch growing into a left hand? To be honest, I wouldn't even be surprised at this point. Oh wow. I did not... Actually, you know something? I actually own every single Dark Souls games. Actually, I haven't got that far into any of them. Like, I've gotten to, like, about 3/4 of the way through and always said to myself, no, Joe, don't do it. I was always waiting for part 1 to come out on PS4 and just go through every single one of them again. The only one I've got to closer to the end was Bloodborne. But then I got to the room with massive spiders. I was like, no. Jesus Christ. 1977. This thing goes back. This thing goes back. Man. I didn't even know that the mimics were actually a popular thing. I always know you have those sort of objects, but I never knew. Wow, that's actually kind of interesting. That kind of blew my mind slightly. Before Giono cut his own arm off, God Experience gave that brooch life to replace his severed hand. Giono isn't out of the fight just yet. I have to protect that left hand, but right now how can I do that? Oh, you missed the first chapter, bro. Didn't miss it. You actually didn't miss that much, to be honest. You came in just in time. Oh man, my throat is actually going really dry as soon as I drink water. I drink warm water, my throat gets drier. I don't know why. It's really weird. Giono's severed left hand is waiting for me, but that thing, it targets moving objects first. This is the only manga in the world where I've seen someone have to protect a severed hand. This is... Man, that's actually a pretty freaking cool spread, ain't gonna lie. Look at that spread. Good. It's a good spread. Whew, God, it's hot. It's hot in England today as well. It's a really bad thing. Like, it's both hot. Whenever I drink water, I get thirsty. It's like... Huh. Again, I've known of their existence, but I never known that they go back that far. That's actually kind of cool when you think about it. That's actually pretty interesting. Thank you for actually enlightening me on that whole entire thing. I would never have known. Now I know Prey stole their own thing from mythology. So basically it's a JoJo reference, a Dungeons & Dragons reference, a Dragon's Quest reference, a Dark Souls reference. It's also a mythology reference. That's how we've got it. It's an everything reference. If I can protect that brooch as it grows, John will be able to reactivate his God experience. Then he can heal both Nanunchi and Mista. But how can I do that? Just what can I do? If I scream or move faster than that brooch, that stand will kill me first. It's too bad for Giono and the rest, but I can't help them. And once that thing eats the brooch, I'm next. I need to hide. I need to use this time to get inside the closet and shut the door. Oh man, this is a crazy stand, to be honest. Because technically in its own way it's indestructible. I don't know, because can you kill a complete autonomous stand? Like, I think you can. There must be a way to do it. Like, I think they've done it beforehand, but like this way it's kind of a little bit more complicated. Because there was always a way to go back, like kind of dial it back to what happened beforehand, and that's how you took it down that way. But I can't remember ever being a way they've actually... Yeah, so you can't take an autonomous stand. I can't remember because did they take down Thingy in part 4? I'm trying to remember now. God, no, I don't think I don't. No, because no, can't remember actually. My brain's gone blank. And it happened like 5-6 months ago. My brain has gone blankety blank. Oh, you can't kill this stand. Okay, that makes sense then. I was gonna say, I think there's always, if it's an autonomous stand, there's always a way it goes back to the person. That's how you take down the stand itself. But this one, the stand uses dead, so they can't technically kill it because it's got nowhere else to go towards. You can't kill B.I.G. Damn. So I guess this could be a recurring character when you think about it. If they don't find a way to just shut it in somewhere, like kind of just keep it in a jar, so it won't actually escape. A very, very indestructible jar. Isn't this the switch for recline? That's the one. Reclining. I would say reclining. That's reclining seat. All I have to do is push it, and the monitorized seat will tilt back. And chances are, this seat moves faster than that brooch. I might just be able to buy enough time to take that brooch back to Bucciolati in the cockpit. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I know you can probably kill. I know you can kill autonomous stands because technically they took down Kira as well. Technically, Kira's sheer heart attack was a autonomous to an extent, and so was Black Sabbath as well. Black Sabbath technically was an autonomous stand to an extent. It wasn't like 100% autonomous, but it was kind of semi. But yeah, this one's a bit different because technically the user's gone, so it has. It's like it kind of opens up a lot more pitfalls when you think about it, because it's like, how would they take down a completely like on its own stand? You have to like find a different way. Oh yeah, sorry. I keep on forgetting automatic and autonomous are completely different things. I always thought that sheer heart attack was autonomous or semi-autonomous. It was. No, I was gonna say I could have sworn it was semi-autonomous. No, because he made it out to be autonomous, but the problem was the actual pain goes back to him. It's on his left hand, or right hand, one of the two. But it wasn't. It was automatic in the end. It wasn't autonomous. Yeah. Jesus freaking Christ! Autonomous categories are freaking complicated after a while. the breakdown of JoJo's like categories of stands. Because you've got. Okay, yeah. That makes sense now, yeah. As I say, there was one or two ways of explaining it. I think it was automatic for them too. But Thingy was autonomous to an extent as well, wasn't it? Cheap Trick was that automatic. Cheap Trick, I think, was autonomous because it found a host that then it kills because it kind of latches onto them. But then I think that might be automatic. I'm not too sure. We keep quiet about it for a little while until I concrete the whole entire thing out. But that is itchy as well. Jesus Christ! No, I can't. This isn't a bet I can handle. It's way too dangerous. I can't bring myself to push that switch. I'd rather hide. I need to get inside that closet and close the door. Do I even know what I'm doing? I can't believe it. I can't believe what I'm doing. I never never wanted to take this bet, but I pushed it anyway. But now, I don't have a choice. The path to the cockpit is clear. Move slowly like I'm doing Chinese Tai Chi. Then slowly pick up the brooch. It's just 2 meters away, 2 rows of seats between us. I mustn't rush this. If I rush, I'll die. It's coming back. It broke the seat and it stopped reclining, but I've still got 4 reclining seats until the brooch. Huh? What? Why? Is it ignoring me? The moving seat, and it's ignoring the moving seat and going for my foot. Okay, so I was gonna say I was completely correct on that one, because I remember I remember that was the autonomous one, like in part 4, because there was like people explain that. I think people did kind of explain sometimes that sheer heart attack was autonomous or semi-autonomous, but then they said no, it's automatic. I don't know. It's a confusing thing. Where did this water come from? It's crawling up. It's following the droplets. Ah, it's crushing me. Oh my god. I should have just hid in the closet. I never should have bothered with that ladybug. I'm in way of my head. Ah, he went for the sweat. That's clever. Good job, actually. That's actually not so bad when you think about it. Eek! Help was like a Huh? What? Yeah, I understand what you mean. Like, I understand it technically shit that clearly takes orders from Kira. Like, it is automatic, but I think sometimes they explained it because it goes after heat patterns. They kind of explain it after that point as being autonomous. I think that's why they kind of categorize it as a semi-autonomous / automatic stand, because it technically clings on to Kira because it's part of Kira, but since it kind of goes off the heat patterns, people said, oh, that's the reason why it's autonomous. But I think Kira at the end of the actual fight itself does make the thing autonomous, but then Josuke kind of sends it back to Kira, so it makes it kind of not autonomous again. I think it's how he did it, because in the anime he was like, oh Jesus Christ, I keep this hand any longer, I'm going to go further and further into the ground, so I've got to get rid of this. I think that's what he did. He got rid of sheer heart attack, and that's how it became autonomous for like 5 seconds, and then it kind of went back. It's like, oh. And that was that, basically. Huh? What? My boot. It fell off. What just happened? It didn't get pulled off. It just fell like my foot. Just passed straight through. How? What was that? What just happened? Did I say a word incorrectly? I can't even remember now. I'm like, did I say a word incorrectly? I might have done. If I have, I do apologize. I don't know. I got to go and Google it afterwards. I might have read it wrong. I'm not too sure. I might have read it as autonomous, but actually it's probably an automatic. I might have read it wrong, but I could have sworn I read it as autonomous. Now I'm gonna Google it actually, just in case I'm actually mistaken. Sheer heart attack JoJo. Yeah. Okay, secondary bomb, sheer heart attack. This bomb detaches from Killer Queen's left hand, so any stand abilities activated upon it are reflected onto Kira's left hand. It is complete autonomous and it has an unlimited range, so Kira can safely engage sheer heart attack and move at great distance away while it carries out its duties. So it is explained as autonomous. So okay, that makes sense then. I was gonna say I could have sworn I might have read it wrong. I was like, did I read it wrong? But I might have not. I thought no, it says autonomous in there. So I thought I read it correctly, but yeah, maybe it was wrong. It makes sense now when you think about it. It was actually mistakenly put in as an autonomous when it's automatic. I think someone cleared that one up. I was like, did I read that wrong? Did I think to myself I read it as autonomous when it's automatic? But no. That cleared up that mystery. Now, take the brooch, Trish. You must not rush this, but you have no time to waste either. Huh? What? Who was that? Is someone there? I'm pretty sure I just heard someone, but who was it? Borchelati? No, it was a woman's voice, and With the engines running, there is no other way I could hear someone from the cockpit. I have always been here. I have always been by your side, ever since you were a little girl. Trish, take the brooch. You have already made up your mind. You have already chosen to protect Giorno's left hand. Hesitation leads to weakness. Now, please give me your orders. Ooh, okay. Alright. So, we've now seen Trish stand. Ooh, okay. That's interesting. Have I lost my top toolbar? There we are. I thought I lost my top toolbar then. I have actually lost my top toolbar. I will never know the time. Notorious B.I.G. Part 6. What? Who's there? I am you. That should also tell you who got that monster off your foot. What? Who is this woman? Could she be? I don't know, actually, to be honest. Like, to pinpoint my favourite stance is actually quite hard. Because all of them have been pretty freaking great so far, to be honest. I think possibly, maybe, I don't know. I got to think about that once the actual manga ends. I actually have no idea, because all of them have been pretty freaking good. They've all been pretty stand out, if you get what I mean. Like, it's kind of, I mean, in part 4, it's kind of easier to kind of figure out your favourite stand ability, or stand user, or stand itself, because it's kind of easy, but part 5 is actually quite difficult, if you want to think about it. I am your own ability. Go now. That you have made up your mind. Take the brooch, protect Giorno's left hand. Trish, if you succeed, you will create a new future for Giorno and his team, and a new future for yourself. But what? What's going on? Take it, Trish. Jesus Christ, it's loud today. Pretty freaking loud. I'm done for. How am I supposed to protect anything? Huh? This is your ability. The seat has been softened. Huh. Did it just... When that seat turned soft, I fell straight through and it took damage. A chunk of that fleshy stuff got torn off. It can stop Misa's bullets, chase down a flying plane, and destroy any moving thing. But when it rams a stationary object, it takes damage. Hold on. Are you really me? Did I just do that? And the boot too? What is important? Yeah, I'll probably say so far out of all of them, now you mention it, I think Grateful Dead's probably my favourite as well. Like, I don't know, I thought to myself, probably is either Grateful Dead or probably Black Sabbath. I quite like Black Sabbath. Not so much a stand user of Black Sabbath, but actually the stand itself is actually pretty freaking cool. Is the powerful determination that has driven away your hesitation and led you to take the brooch. You have grown stronger in spirit and as an individual as well. And now you are able to soften any object in the world. That which is soft is more unbreakable than any diamond. Hey! It's coming back. Now stay perfectly still, Trish. I'm starting to realise that you're me, but I need to hide. Soften the closet door. Please, you better make it. Stay out of it, damn it. Just let me slam this door in your face. Yeah, I think Grateful Dead has the best stand user out of all of them, I believe, so far. Grateful Dead was a pretty freaking fantastic arc, to be honest. Probably the best of its. Probably the best so far, I think. Tick tick, grip, eek. It's still detecting me, even through this door. I've finished. I'm starting to understand that I'm a stand user with a stand ability, but this thing's invincible. Nothing can stop its pursuit, and the user's already dead. Nothing can defeat this thing. It's seeping through the cracks. Trish, I told you not to move. You need to go to Borchelati in the cockpit, but you're headed in the opposite direction. What are you going to do? What are you going on about? John's brooch is still growing into a left hand. It's the end of the line, but I couldn't just sit still. All you can do is make stuff stop. make stuff soft. And with Jesus freaking Christ. And with that softening ability, it's all I can do to defend myself. Here it comes. It's gonna get me. Huh? It hit the clock again. Tick, 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 tick. Damn it. I don't know. That's actually interesting. That's actually kind of a cool tidbit actually. All the members of the Grateful Dead are dead. That's actually interesting. I don't know why. That's actually kind of interesting. I softened the clock. That clock will never break again, at least until the battery runs out. Ah, I get it. You must move no faster than the second hand on that clock. That thing will react to the movement of the hands and keep hitting the clock. Trish, I told you not to move, but to be precise, be slow. You must move slowly. That's actually kind of cool. Like, I don't know. I'm growing my music taste thanks to JoJo, to be honest. Like, I think JoJo's actually introduced me to like bands I've probably either heard of but wouldn't listen to, but now I'm actually beginning to listen to them. It's actually pretty cool. And it's pretty cool when you actually get a stand that's named after a band you actually know. You're like, I understood that reference. Slower than the movement on the second hand. Slowly move at a hyper slow speed, but without speed, with as much force as a vice. It's time to slice this piece of shit up and kill it for good. Jeez, alright. Alright. What the hell already? Jesus Christ, alright! You don't belong in this world. What's your name? Do you have a name? What should I call you? Spice Girl. Jesus Christ, Spice Girls. They got a bit less PG. Jeez. It's a bit less PG than I imagined from Spice Girl. And Spice Girls. But jeez, alright. Alright. Ah, so that is Spice Girl. Okay. Makes sense. You've got quite a unique flavour. Stand name, Spice Girl. Host, Trish. Ability, reduces hardness of materials. Type, close range, high power. 538, done. Now that you mention it, you're right. Technically, you're right, actually. They aren't that PG. I mean, in the sense of that... I can't even remember now. Did they ever swear that much? I'm trying to remember now. I was born that era. Now I can't even remember. I'm a terrible when it comes to these things. No, I don't remember them ever kind of like me. I don't know. I will be quiet about it. Whew, okay. So, stand name, Spice Girl, host, Trish, power A, speed A, range C, permanence C, position D, growth C. Ability, Spice Girl can soften any material it strikes, even rock and metals, and turn them into rubber-like consistencies. So, I can't get more 90s than the Spice Girls. That is true, that is actually kind of the epitome of the 90s. Especially in Britain, where you couldn't move 5 centimeters without seeing the Spice Girls somewhere. Especially, I was born at the tail end of the 90s as well. I was born like the middle-ish to the late, and even still, like it was just. I remember when they broke up and everyone was freaking the F out. Like that was a big thing. That was huge. It's like the same thing happened with a band in England called Take That broke up. It was massive. People were depressed. I was like, what is happening? Never known these kind of things, but I guess when you get attached to something so much, when they break up, it kind of destroys you internally. I don't know, it's never happened to me, so I can't ever vouch for the emotions, as they say. Since I've always kind of joined bands when they've broken up. Sometimes that's what I've always found. I always join them and start listening to them when they've all broken up, so I won't get any more music. I was like, damn it, Damn it. Alright, it's taking damage. It's falling apart. It's vaporizing. This unrelenting grudge monster is shrinking away. Spice Girl Part 1. Hello, where did you go? This thing's dead, right? I killed it, right? Where did I go? Trish, please. Don't ask me that anymore. I'll always be with you. You are me. I move under your commands and fight according to your will. Is that a Persona reference? But then, is that Persona reference a JoJo reference? It gets deeper and deeper into the point where it just creates a black hole and sucks everyone in. This is your ability, Spice Girl. Spice Girl Part 1. Thump, thump, thump. Now you can save Mista and Anantia. Still, that Giorno Giovanni's mysterious man. Not only can he give life to objects, ultimately his actions have caused your spirit to mature as well. Yeah, Persona is basically a massive JoJo reference. Like, it's when you realise it, like, holy crap, it's actually just one humongous JoJo reference. I believe Persona 1 came out at the tail end of the 90s. So JoJo was out, so it technically is a JoJo reference. Oh, really? Unfortunately, I think I've got some good news. There's nothing to worry about now. John's actually already made. Don't talk anymore. Huh? I mean, slowly, Trish. Come this way. Slowly. Altitude 7,000 meters. 6,800. 6,600. 6,400. Oh, they're falling. They're falling. I need to play Persona 1, but they never actually. I think they re-released on PSP, but they never actually kind of mass released it in England. Like, I played Persona 2 and Persona 3 and Persona 4, but I never played Persona 1. Was it Persona 2 was freaking rare as well, but I never understood how I got a copy of it. And I was like, Persona 2's there. Holy crap! I will buy that. And Persona 3 kind of, I bought that on the Vita, also on the PS3 as well, but in Persona 4 I own it on the PS Vita. And then I played all of them besides one. Now I'm actually kind of going through Shin Megami Tensei now, which is actually the most overly complicated thing I've ever played in my lifetime. It's actually kind of... I've got to Kamoshida's what's it called? Like the Palace. That's where I'm at the moment, but I don't want to play any more of it because I want to finish all my rest of my games off before I start that one like completely, because I went through that with Persona 4. I played Persona 4 so goddamn much I didn't play anything else. I played Innocent Sin, like the later release, and I don't think I played Eternal Punishment. I can't remember. I think Innocent Sin was the only thing that got released over here. Eternal Punishment, I don't know if I'm correct. I might be mistaken. I actually don't remember if it even got released over here at all. I think I bought it from America like 1 year. All I know is freaking rare. It's like impossibly hard to find sometimes. That's why it sucks, because you want to play Persona the original ones and you can't because they're freaking expensive. Like, massively expensive. Even though if I think you can go on the Japanese PSN, you can actually get the first one for free through PlayStation Plus. I was like, why can't we get a service like this? Like, if we don't get anything in America or England for PlayStation Plus, in Japan you get like a whole entire library of PlayStation 1 games. I was like, why don't we get this? Why don't we get this? Also, the games are 10 times better from Japan and England as well. Oh, so Eternal Punishment... So I must have played Innocent Sin then. I don't think Eternal Punishment ever came out. I think there exists an English translation of it, though. I think if you actually modded your PSP... you actually were able to download a copy of it, which actually was English translated, I believe. I might be mistaken. That's back in the OG days when you actually could jailbreak your PSP. Like, those were the goddamn days. Those were good days, the more I think about it now. Like the old Pandora trick. And then I think it was a Pandora trick, and it was the Memory Stick Pro Duo trick afterwards. But yeah, those were the days. That's when the PSP was mass produced and you actually could get one really freaking cheap. But alas, now you can't do anything. The PSP is like completely long dormant now. No one does anything for it because you can actually just emulate it on your PC anyway. So there's no point anymore. So Nothing's working. I can't figure out why we're falling. Moody Blues can't do anything either. Altitude 6,000, 5,800. I think I know about you. I know exactly why we're falling, but we are supposed. What are we supposed to do? What can we do about this? Butchlati, what are you talking about? I told you not to move, Trish. Don't tell me. But what in the holy shit? The engine, the jet engine. I don't know what just happened, but that's the only thing I can imagine. JoJo said it chases moving objects and absorbs their energy, and now it's taken all the energy in the engines. Trish, don't look back and don't panic. Just keep walking slowly. Walk over here. Holy crap! Over here. Come this way. Slowly, Trish. It's back. But how? This is next level. Holy crap. Altitude 5,000, 4,800, 4,600. It's no use. We're still falling. If this keeps up, we'll hit the ground in the next few minutes. No, the engines will blow up first. I didn't cut that thing up and didn't I cut that thing up and destroy it? No, the engines. The engines are just behind the closet. Oh my god. If even a single speck of that thing passed through the closet walls, it could have started sucking up the engine's energy. And now, make an emergency landing about you. Splash down in the Mediterranean. Sucks to be in part 5, pretty much. Part 4 people had it bad. Part 5 people have the worst though. Like, goddamn. I haven't got past part 5 yet, so I don't know whether or not everyone gets it worse. But freaking hell, like it's just one thing after another. Throat's going weird again. You need to figure out a way to do that with Moody Blues replays. We had no other choice. An emergency landing, but even if we do manage to land this thing, what we do next? The monster's going to keep chasing us. It's invincible. It's way too powerful. It's an invincible ability. Slowly, Trish. Move like a slug. That thing is still busy feeding off the engine's energies. Don't panic and definitely don't run. I'm sure you understand. If you rush, it'll attack you. What? No! What are you doing? It's gonna catch you. That's right. It'll catch me. Even if I move slowly, it'll catch me up. It'll catch up either way. That's why I've always read that people say that it just gets progressively worse for every single character in every single part of JoJo. It gets to a point that it's like, god damn, like, you need to give them a hug. Like, they don't catch a break, these people. Jeez. Like, it started off like, fracking hell, like, this guy needs a break, and it kind of laxed a little bit, and then it kind of peaked. It's peaking freaking much right now, though. Jesus Christ. Into the cockpit. Take cover, Butchlati. Have you lost your mind, Trish? I'll break the door down. What? What the hell did you do, Trish? The door. Emergency landing? No, Butchlati. We need to do the opposite. If we want all of us to land to make it to Sardinia alive, we need to smash this plane apart. Is that Wian B? Is that how you say her attack? Wiana B. Spice Girl? A stand, Trish? When did you? Even the wall is softening like rubber. If this thing goes after whatever it moves the fastest, then a crash landing is faster. That wrecked plane will fall far faster than this parachute. Ha! Good riddance, you piece of shit. That's actually kind of cool. Holy crap. Holy shit. When did you learn to do this, Trish? This is your ability, a close range power type? Spice Girls Part 2. Well, we've suffered heavy damage, but now that our plane's taken a dive into the Terranian, the boss's men can't tell whether we're dead or alive either. Oh, it's one of E. Okay. I was gonna say, I'm either saying it wrong or saying it in some of a weird arbitrary way. But wrong was the actual way I was saying it. Whew, my throat. Now the gang's lost us, and we've bought ourselves some time, and we can use that time to track down the boss identity. No, about you. It's not over. It's not over. Not yet. We're still gonna suffer. One more loss. This time, I'll handle it. We need to use my zippers for this, or else we'll all be dead. Oh! What? How? This monster's absolutely invincible. There is no way to kill it. We can only use speed to lure it away, like Giorno did. But Bucciolati, no. Stop. Are you going to lure it to your own arm? But he feels no pain, doesn't he? He's kind of, it's kind of weird with Bucciolati right now. Like he's a bit of a strange man right now. Stop, we can't lose you too. No, about you, we're not losing anyone. If we need Giorno's gold experience, if we need Giorno's gold experience, it's safe and sound. I have it right here. Arrivederci. Is that gold experience's hand? When and where did you find that? I told you, we can use this to heal Giorno. Now let's go find the boss identity. It's time to trace my father's past. Ooh. So, Guido Mista, Giorno Giovanna, Lancia. I never actually said Lancia's second name. So, okay, let's actually Google it. I don't want to be wrong this time. Alright, so it's English to Italian. It's probably really easy to say. It's Gidiga. I think that is Gidiga. Trish is badass, to be honest. Like, I was actually shocked. I was like, you know what? I want to see more of her in action. Jeez. We need to see more of Trish. So, Griga, Bruno Bucciolati, freaking hell, I hate this word. And deliberate. Is it deliberate? I'm not going to say that word. I can't say it. Identified persons hijacked a private jet from the Marco Polo airport in Venezia, but the plane crashed into the Tyrrhenian Sea approximately 50 kilometers off the eastern coast of Sardinia. The case was never solved. Status of the passengers unknown. Stand in. This was big, unable to be killed. It now ceaselessly chases after sea spray tearing across the ocean surface. On occasion, it attacks and sinks passing boats that move faster than the waves. Thus, the local fishermen dubbed this accursed region the belly of the Tyrrhenian. Ooh, okay. Okay. Alright, I think we're I think we're getting the dude. I think we're getting the dude now. The dude we need to see. The dude. Even when you try to erase it, the past will always come back to lock the true peace away from you. Unbelievable. This is what makes blood relations so dangerous. One little thing can trap you when nobody else would give it a second chance. A second glance, sorry. Glance. Yeah, glance. Not chance. It's glance. But that is all there is to it. The blood relation. As long as I eliminate that, my life will remain on the climax. Oh, is that who we think it is? Is that who we think it is? Is that the mother? A few days ago, just after Pericolo captured Trish, the traitors came and ransacked the apartment she and her mother lived in. They may not have been noticed, but... I always said the best thing I always do is try to speak Italian because I can't do it. It's impossible for me. I've always been able to speak Spanish, and I always thought to myself Spanish and Italian can't be that much different, but apparently it freaking is. God damn, I was mistaken. Like Spanish, I rarely ever have a problem saying certain words in Spanish. Like, it's only ever a couple of words I slip up on. But freaking here, like, it's always some other word that always gets me. I'm like, God damn you. Every morning from the day she was born, Trish has woken up in that room, and her mother decorated. Oh, Jesus Christ! It's home time. It's home time, isn't it? I'll shut the window. Ah, that does make sense actually. Now that you mention it, that actually does make Dio being God in Italian does actually make sense because Dios is God in Spanish. It's actually like one letter difference, literally. And her mother decorated that room with a memory that was dear to her. She has seen this photo every day of her life, and it's dated to 15 years ago. Even I nearly overlooked this insignificant portrait myself. How can such a thing exist in the world? The plane crashed, but they still live. I can feel it. My daughter's sensibility has awoken. I can sense just as before that they're heading to Sardinia. If a bachelor's Moody Blues was piloting the plane, then he must be alive as well. I must not allow Moody Blues to reach the location of this photo. Trish. She might not have realized it yet, but she will remember that this photo exists, and when she arrives at Sardinia, she will realize what happened 15 years ago. She will realize that I was the one who took this portrait of her mother in her youth. I must not allow Moody Blues to replay that with his ability. I must go. I must do this personally. I can't allow any other man to do this job. Ooh. Oh, are you still inside, sir? I knocked, but this is cleaning service. This is the cleaning service. Would you mind if I come in? I can also come in. I can also come back later if you. Huh? What was I here again? What was I here for again? Oh, that's right, cleaning. Got to clean. Busy. Oh, there's a photo still there. Oh, okay. The Island of Sardinia is still mourning. Okay. This is getting good. This is getting to the meaty parts. This is getting to the meaty parts of JoJo. Hey, look out, kid! Yeah. Quit yelling! I saw the truck. Huh? What the hell? Watch where you're going, jackass! Ow, scan, that hurt. Sometimes things just don't work out. Are you having a bad day? Might just been an unlucky day, or perhaps you have been having a streak of bad luck lately. One reading, 2,000 yen. Not miss anything? Nah, I'm good. Yeah, you're exactly right. Luck just hasn't been with me lately. It's just one trouble after another, and nothing ever goes right. Why don't you come for a reading? You can't change fate, but you can do something to soothe your doubts and worries. In fact, I'll even give you a discount, huh? No thanks, I'll pass. I can't even read the horoscopes and magazines, my nerves can't take it. This island, Sardinia, is where you were born, is it not? And it has been a while since you last came here, too. That's not a reading, man. Anyone can tell from my clothes and my bag that I'm a tourist. You just had the evidence to make an educated guess. There is a secret you have carried through your life, light and dark, averse and inverse. One might call it a double life, but you have used that secret in conjunction with your underlying spirit in order to claim many victories. Your life shines bright and will continue to shine. What was that? Oh, pardon me. I don't normally say this to everyone, but there's something about you that draws me in as a fortune teller. Would you let me take a deeper reading? I haven't had much business lately. I'll give you a half off, 1,000 yen. No, make that 500. What you just said. Sorry, but that stuff about a secret. Is there anyone who doesn't have a secret? And everyone has at least one, whether it's big or small. Are you sure you don't say that to everyone you see? You're looking for someone very important to you. Oh, come on, man. Everyone's looking for someone in their life. Like, maybe they're looking for the perfect girlfriend or just a good friend. Everyone's looking for someone. but it's actually pretty nice to hear someone say that to you. I'm starting to get interested. You said 500 yen? How does it work? Do you use that crystal ball? No, I've already taken your reading. I can see it in the mud splatter on your pants. For thousands of years, the gypsies have considered these coincidental markings to be the most accurate method. That is because they are the marks of fate. The marks of fate. Your daughter, The person you're looking for is your daughter. You have not seen her in 15 years. And that girl is the reason you came to Sardinia. Huh? No, strange. But you are so young, I can't understand why I just said that. Hold on a sec. Whose daughter is this? Mine? I have a daughter? Oh, come on. But I'm certain of it. You definitely have a daughter. I did not make this splatter. It was a marking you made yourself. It cannot be falsified. You must have a daughter, one that's 14 or 15 years old. Don't be silly. How old was I when I had her, huh? This fortune is so dumb. I'll admit, none of it makes any sense, but just to be sure, would you mind showing me your palm as well? Just give it a rest, man. This is so stupid. I can't bear to listen to any more of this. Please, show it to me, please. Hey! My pride as a fortune teller is on the line. Stop that. Let go of my hand. Don't touch me. Please, I beg of you. I don't need money. Just let me see your hand. In fact, I'll pay you 1,000 yen. No, 10,000. Shut the fuck up. Don't touch me. What do you want with my hand anyway? Not like it matters to a dead man like you. Oh, okay. Did his eyes just roll back and just change just then? They did just now, didn't they? I'm not just imagining that, but they did just like roll back and change. The boss. Okay, this is getting creepy. This is taking a 180. Yeah, I'm guessing that probably is the boss, and the boss is freaking swaggy. Jeez, like the emanating of the swag on his body. It's like it is. It is too swag for this world. Only Iraqi can actually draw this much swag. Like, Jesus. He is literally swagnificent. He is swagging on a different level. What? What are you? Your face, your age, you. It appears you aren't a stand user, but you have the wisdom to see into someone's true nature. The fact that you decided to sell that talent on the roadside was the unluckiest event of your life. If anyone knows even the slightest fragment of my true nature, they must not be allowed to live. Do you understand what I'm saying? You must not be allowed to live anymore. My verdict has been given. But I now see that among fortune tellers you are the best of the best. And as a sign of respect, I will let you die without a moment of suffering. That's the most Iraqi thing ever. He's the boss, but not at the same time. It's like, yeah, it makes sense, to be honest. He is a duality man. He is a man, but also another man. He is a dude disguised as another dude playing another dude. To quote Tropic Thunder. So you will be allowed to die after answering a question for me. Understand? Ah, this man. I need to know where he is. His name is Risotto. He's a traitor. He too is searching for my daughter. Is that a vampire? Oh no, wait, you can't snap a photo of a vampire, to be honest. Can you snap a photo of a vampire? I'm trying to remember. Can you actually take a photo of a vampire? I know they can't see a reflection, but that's a Google question to ask. I don't actually have the Google Home thing. I should ask Google to go, yeah, Google, can you take a photo of a vampire? Is that a thing? He's trying to find my identity. Is he trying to interfere with my plans right now? Where is he? I need you to divine that. Can you do it from this photo? Where is he? I don't know, but you will meet him very soon. He is coming to Sardinia. He will undoubtedly come here for the sake of revenge. I see. Good, that will do. Wait for a moment, your palm. I was right, I was right all along. Light and dark, a verse and inverse, a double personality. And as long as you have this secret, the deaths of others will bring fortune to you, and your glory will never diminish. Beautiful, your palm is so beautiful. I didn't see such a hand before. Huh? That's odd. Your lifeline is odd. Something just happened to it. The lifeline on this hand is gone. Ah, I get it now. I'm holding my own hand. When did that happen? King Crimson. What? Eek. Didn't see you there. Where were you behind me the whole time? Good thing I didn't step on you. Step off the sidewalk, it's dangerous here. Move along now, and be careful next time. Go. That's cool. I like it. I like the boss. He's actually pretty freaking cool. Wasn't what expecting, to be honest. Wasn't expecting the boss to be this kind of boss, but boss man is boss man. Hey look, the boss even referenced me. Driver, sorry, but do you have a cell phone? He actually referenced me. Oh hey. Yeah, I think you missed about a good chunk of the actual stream. I do apologise for that. Oh man, my arms. You stay for so long in a chair, the arms go dead after a while. I would like to make a call. I'm not sure what happened to it, but mine broke. My stuff breaks a lot for some reason, but must have been when that truck ran it over. The only thing I did after that was talk to a fortune teller. Nope, sorry. Okay. Oh, stop the car, driver. I'm getting off here. Just stop here. I'll get off. My name is Doppio Part 1. I was like, is that a vampire? Like, someone tell me that's not a vampire. That's the building. I'm sure of it. All I need to do is watch that building. Sardinia Costa. Oh god, freaking damn it. All right. Just so I don't muck up this. Oh, there's English to attend in. Thanks Google, you actually remembered my thing. So SERALDA. It's Semalda. You know something? Probably he is actually just wearing contact lenses. Like he's probably like you can get the Sharingan like lenses nowadays. So I probably imagine you probably just went for like a very red contact lens, or the actual Flash got him. One of the two. He's probably the most edgy guy in the whole entire thing right now. I've never seen that much edge in JoJo, like from my recollection, but that's pretty edgy. I don't remember actually any edge I've seen in JoJo. So the Emerald Coast. Just over 30 years ago, a wealthy Indian visitor was so entranced by the beauty of this coastline that he moved here to what he called an island outside the passage of time. I didn't actually have the right tab. Damn it. There we go. Yes, this is a land that exists beyond history. This rugged rocky island contains no arable land and is covered with hostile wildlife. The tribe of the winds. Jesus Christ, throat! Come on. There we are. Is it Phoenicians already conquered this land prior to the years 1000 BCE, followed by the Greeks. Jesus Christ, these words get a bit complicated for me. It's Saracens and the Spaniards. But they never tried to develop the land or spread civilization to it. It's just a piece of land, so extract tributes from. But within the people of this land, dwelling in homes seemingly carved out of the iron stony surface, there lurks a spirit of quiet rebellion, matched by no other race on earth. Excuse me, sir. Your money, sir. It's fine. Keep the change as a tip. Change? Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. Is this the money you gave me? It is right. You gave me this money. You gave this money to me? Yes. That's 5,000, right? From the village to here, so so the change is all yours. Oh, I get it now. I think you made a mistake, sir. But who doesn't, huh? Haha. Everyone makes mistakes sometimes. Good thing we got that cleared up. We wouldn't want any trouble. You just made a mistake. Huh? 48,400. Jesus Christ, alright. What? Huh? What? That meter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 digits? Huh? Wait a minute. That meter said 4840 when we stopped. There's an extra 0. Ow, ouch. Watch your mouth, kid. Let's say it's outside. What did you just say? Huh? Huh? Are you trying... Oh, did I miss something? No, I didn't. Cool. Are you trying to say I rigged the meter? Is that what you're saying? Did you see me? Did you see me? Do you have any proof? No. But it can't take 40,000 to get from the village. Hey. You don't seem to get what's going on here. You don't see anything. You don't see anything. You don't even have any proof. And you're here treating me like a rip-off artist? You want to let the police handle this? Let's go. Wait a minute, I've got a job to do. Why does this happen to me? I don't give a rat's ass about your job. Pay up, come on, pay up. You're the one who didn't read the meter, but only got 20,000 yen on me. I think he just keeps it like that. I always wondered that myself, to be honest. Like, I always saw it as like 4,800 yen. I was like, why is it always yen in Italy? But I guess it's just, as you say, it's how Iraqi does it. That's why I never really kind of brought it up, because I thought, oh, it's probably just how Iraqi does it. This is all I got. Get real, kid. You got on my taxi with this sort of pocket change? What kind of tourist only carries 20,000 yen on him, huh? Stop, don't touch me. I was going to use my card for the rest. Don't lie to me. Come on. I saw you stick the envelope in your pocket. Come on, let me see what's in there. Stop, that's not money. I don't have any more. You gotta believe me, please stop. Just let me see it. You can't do this. I'm feeling strange. You can't. Don't touch me. My head hurts. See, you had it all along. Don't worry, I'll only take enough to pay the fare. You're the one who needs to worry, you idiot. I'm always dealing with one idiot after another. Is there anyone out there isn't an idiot? Why did you have to look? This is not something you need to see. What are you doing? What are you doing to my face? You saw what you shouldn't have. You must not be allowed to exist. Is that phone still working after it being busted? It is actually. Ah. Hey, just now, did you hear something? That was the sound of a phone ringing. Hey, I asked you a question, you piece of shit. My phone's broken, so that can't be it. What's making that ringing noise? I don't know. What are you saying? Is that where it comes from then? Is that where the whole Doppio thing comes from? That I keep on. When you type in ringtone onto YouTube, I went to go for a JoJo ringtone. I saw this. I saw this. And I think that's what it comes from. I can't remember what it is, but I think it goes doruru in the I think it goes doruru in the actual game. Hey, there it is again. What is it? Where is that phone? Ah, there it is. I thought it was. I thought that's where it comes from. I was like, ah, okay, makes sense now. I'll say I'm now part of the goddamn memes again. I'm on the memes. So ring-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Ha, that's it. Ringing. Don't you hear it? There's got to be a phone around here. What's going on? Ring-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, ling-a-ling-ling, ring-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, ring-a-ling-a-ling. What the hell? You told me you don't have a car phone, so what do you call this thing, huh? Click. Hello, yes, this is Doppio. Hello? Ah, boss. Oh, yes, roger that. I just got there. I'm up on a hill. I can get a good view up here. Huh? The driver. Hey! The driver, he referenced me again. I feel so honoured. Araki's referencing me all the time. I'm like the most famous YouTuber in the world. Didn't see what was in the envelope, so I don't need to eliminate him. Yes, but I beg your pardon, boss. I believe he did see the forbidden photo. Ah, no, sir. I'll spare him. If that is your wish. It's on the good old time. He is crazy beyond belief, to be honest. I actually really freaking like him, though. He's actually kind of cool. To be honest, the dual personality is freaking kind of needed in this manga. To be honest, I think it's kind of a nice addition to the actual like enemy kind of stands. Yes, you're exactly right, sir. I shouldn't cause any trouble here. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with him? That freak's whispering to himself. I don't know what he just did to me, but I'll take the 20,000 and let him go. Sorry, boss, yes, I'll keep watch over the building now. Keep watch over the building? No! Why, Doppio? Look around you, but slowly. Act natural, don't do anything suspicious. The one being watched right now is you, Doppio. Don't draw any attention to yourself. Doppio's so freaking cool. I can't believe it. I love him. Holy crap's a vampire! Wait, actually can't be a vampire, isn't? Well, could he be a vampire? Could this be like a different breed of vampire that exists in like the real world? Like in essence, you actually can go in the sunlight, because that's kind of terrifying. Not gonna lie. I still just don't understand why everyone doesn't like this manga so much. It's really kind of surprising. This manga's so freaking great. Who is he? I've seen him before. It's Risotto. That's one of the assassins who betrayed me. He's already here. It seems he discovered a photo of Sardinia in Trish's room after the plane crash too. This was not unexpected. I already knew this from the fortune teller. I have to eliminate him first, or he'll be a hindrance once Trish arrives. I shall be the one to kill him. You must approach him without letting him find out who you are. Risotto's ability is mysterious even to me. It's a mystery even to me. I'm hanging up now, my Doppio. Okay, boss. He looks just like a vampire. He's kind of crazy. Well, he's the most edgiest character in JoJo so far. Oh man, I love him. I love Doppio. This means that I actually can use that ringtone. I actually finally can use a doodle ringtone. I've once been used this whole entire time, but I couldn't just in case. So in case I didn't know the memes, now I know the memes, I actually can use it. Listen to me, Doppio. You're being watched right now. He's watching you from a distance. He's carefully examining who you are. But you must find some way to lure him in. Lure him into a distance of 2 meters. That is your mission. That is the lethal distance of my King Crimson. I know you can do this. If you can get within 2 meters of him, I will kill him, understand? My name is Doppio Part 2. Name, Risotto Nero. Born 1974 in Sicily, age 28. When he was 14, his cousin once removed was struck and killed by a drunk driver. The driver was sentenced to several years in prison, but Risotto never forgave him. 4 years later, at the age of 18, he assassinated the driver. Oh, jeez. I don't know who's a better goth now, to be honest. Like, maybe, probably, I don't know. I think Nero's like the better goth right now. Like, Nero looks like he's ready for business. The driver got assassinated. Thus, Risotto Nero began his life in the underworld. He became a stand user at the age of 21 and worked within his team to kill politicians, American gangsters, and anyone else who might pose a threat to Passione. Indeed, rip the driver. I'm not here anymore. Just like that, Rocky referenced me and killed me off. It was truly an honor to be in a JoJo manga for this long. But I must take my leave now. Risotto actually killed me. I was killed by an edgelord. Oh man. Though I to be honest, I survived long enough in the JoJo manga. I survived since the beginning of part 5, almost like 3/4 of the way through. It's pretty good, to be honest. However, the assassins who engage in such dirty work are only used when their services are required. They are never trusted by anyone else. The boss never allowed them to own any valuable turf, which caused Risotto to grow dissatisfied. As the boss expected, 2 members of his team began to investigate the boss's identity and were executed. Risotto Nero's team was kept on tight leash afterwards. That is, until they learned of Trish, the boss's daughter. Dun dun dun. Ow, ow, ow. I might need a pill for this headache. Alright. The boss just called me. Now's not the time to worry about any headaches. My mission is to keep watch over that building. And, approach what? This is weird. My phone's broken. How did I take a call? Huh? Oh, that's right. I remember now. The car's phone from the taxi. And he rigged the meter too. He stole my 20,000 yen. Man, why did I give him that money anyway? Damn it! If I ever see that driver again, I'm back again. I'm gonna beat the shit out of him. I will not approach you. Huh? Look over here. Huh? What just happened? I've seen him before. Who is he? Move your hand. I can't see your face like that. Wow, what? Eek. Are you robbing me? I don't have any money. You gotta believe me. Honest, I really don't have any cash. Please don't hurt me. He's become a goddamn fountain again of blood. Yeah, there's so much blood. Why does this keep happening to me? I'm telling the truth. I know it's hard to believe, but I just got robbed by someone else. Just imagination. I thought you were pursuing me, but your ignorance and fear are genuine. If you were actually tracking me, then you wouldn't be so shocked, and you're even more vulnerable than a baby. He's just another tourist, a regular harmless boy. Please stop! Don't hurt! Please pipe down. I'm just taking my knife. I don't care about you anymore. I feel so sick. My head hurts. 2 meters away. Come to think of it, there was one thing about you that seemed faked. When you feel you effectively hid something. When you fell, you reflexively hid something so I wouldn't see it, didn't you? There was something in your hands, an envelope, I believe. Why did you immediately try to hide it? Guess. It's right there. I can see something peeking out from under your left foot. What are you hiding? Let me see. Show me. I'll leave you alone. What are you talking about? Who are you? I'm not hiding anything. I don't have any money. This is just trash. You have no desire to kill and no will to fight, but your expression seems fake. Raise your left foot. Raise that foot and we'll see. Stand up, raise your left foot and show me what's underneath. That rhymes actually, almost. You actually put it into a string. You actually put it into like a that could be a verse of a poem. Do you hear me? Don't you hear me? Stand. Eek. It's just an empty envelope. There's nothing inside. Your fear isn't an act. You're not lying to me. You're just a coward. I can see that now. But that only makes me even more interested. You were a stand user all along. You hear that noise too. That's not the sound of a car engine. You just glanced in the direction of that. Sound. It's a sound of someone searching. A vigilant patrol. The source of that noise is Aerosmith at last. They've arrived. Who are you to arrive at such a crucial moment? The boss must have given faith in you. But on the other hand, you are frightened to the very core. Those two facts contradict each other. Shut up, soon we'll just see which one of us is cowering in fear. That's a pretty swaggy shirt, to be honest. Like, he ain't gonna protect himself anytime soon, to be honest. That's like, wait, is Aerosmith working with me as well? Oh, my throat. In my throat. Ah, what? Intriguing. I'm curious to know who you are. But I don't have any time to waste. If you're a stand user, I need you to die. They'll be here soon. Unless things on patrol. I don't know, unless Aerosmith's on patrol, I'm not too sure. It's kind of weird. I thought, is he working for him as well? Did Aerosmith double cross? Nah. It's just, I thought Nero wasn't working again. I was like, wait, what? I was like, hold up a second here. Was this like some kind of back end like conversation with Borchelati that we didn't get to see? And I was like, was this some kind of thing we didn't get to see, like a really like kind of crucial plot point? But no, it was just searching around. It had me fooled. Oh Christ, we're on the last chapter. Oh, I get that, yeah. Christ, we're in the last chapter of the stream. Just realised that. I was like, oh yeah, we're in the last. Yeah, I think by gang we mean the kind of we mean our Joe Bros gang, like the yeah, Bruno's gang, not the actual entire mafia. But I was only saying because I thought if it seems weird that Nuncha got there that fast, but maybe he actually got there. Ugh, man, my throat. But what is this? Ah, actual razor blades in my stomach. How did he? Ah! King Crimson vs Metallica Part 1. Yes, Metallica! Come on, I know that reference. Yes! I understand that reference. Oh, man. I'm actually kind of hyped for this. I think it's actually 6 parts long, but next volume covers it, which is actually kind of stupid because this one actually doesn't. This one doesn't go beyond part 1. This volume. This one ends here, and that's it. I thought you could just kept it 8 chapters and kept Crimson vs Metallica to its own volume, but nope. I was like, oh okay. So I think it goes on. I think it goes on for a little while longer afterwards. In the next volume, I believe. Here at last, that Aerosmith is on the hunt, so Trish is around there somewhere. They're getting closer. I will kill them all. I swear it. So, King Crimson vs Metallica Part 1. Fracking hell, this is a bar chart and a half. Not even a bar chart, it's a chart of different things. Okay, so, or just a diagram of different things. I don't know how to call it. Alright, so Bruno Borchelati couldn't stay with them. Panacotta Fugo. Betrayal. The boss has killed countless people for the sake of personal gain, and when his identity is at risk of being discovered, he'll even kill his own daughter. Will never forgive him. So then, so Leone Abaccio, patrolling coasts with Aerosmith. If they come, we'll kill them. So then, the actual boss, stand name King Crimson, typically has the appearance of a young man, but when the boss emerges, even his body suddenly becomes that of an adult for some reason. One individual with 2 personalities. When the cowardly Doppio is in danger of having his identity discovered, the boss's personality will appear. Once he calms down, he has no memories of what happened. Doppio believes himself to be the boss' most trusted subordinate, Vinegar Doppio. Doesn't Doppio in Italian mean dual or double? God, this is getting complicated now. I've got to tilt my head up. God, this is painful. So, okay. So, Risotto Nero doesn't believe the boss would personally come out here. Risotto doesn't realise how close he is to the truth. Get within 2 meters of him. Find and assassinate him. I must kill everyone who interferes or else. When the plane crashed off the coast of Sardinia, he realized Trish would arrive where the photo was taken. Okay, I was right. See, I know my Italian now. Can't argue with me. I'm fluent in Italian. I know my Italian now. I'll go down the street tomorrow and start speaking Italian like perfectly. God damn. I've got 4 languages now behind my belt. Technically two fluent, but other ones I can sparsely speak. That's actually kind of cool. I think to be honest, like a dual personality kind of enemy is actually kind of what we need in this kind of manga now. Like, it's actually kind of cool to actually get him like this, because it just adds so much more. Like, it's just a different edge that you didn't see beforehand, because they've always been kind of big burly men like beforehand, but then you got Kira, who was kind of the coolest dude in the world, but also was a serial killer, which kind of diminished his coolness. But yeah, now we're getting Doppio, who doesn't even know that he's got 2 personalities, and he actually believes that actually he is his most like trusted subordinate. It's actually really freaking cool. 2 meters. Yeah, it's obvious. Don't worry, I got it straight away. As soon as you hear him talk to himself, you're like, yeah, it's obvious he has dual personality disorder. 2 meters, damn it. Within 2 meters of him, I don't know how he put those razor blades in my mouth, but now I would need to approach him instead of just luring him. I'm gonna ram his razor straight up your ass. I see. If you're running towards me, that means a close range power type. That's the sort of ability you have. As long as I know your range is 2 to 3 meters, then this assassination is complete. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, damn it again. Dude, you will not be able to stand up after that. Come on, be literal. You would be passed out. No way in hell with an no. God damn. You would be on the floor like carrying. Well, he kind of is, but still. He would be almost passed out at this point. He's lost quite a bit of blood. Also, I believe he's walking on this. I think once you actually look at the cover of the actual volume, you actually know who the boss is. Once you actually hear the name, you're like, yeah, it's him. So you kind of principally think going to this volume who it is. Ah, again, how did he get those things inside me? And now he's gone too. How is he freaking alright after that? I didn't see his stand for even a moment. I would have noticed if anything got in my mouth. He's an assassin. I'm not sure what's going on, but is that his assassination ability? Damn, I can't just stand around out here. This fight is so freaking cool. He's coming back. He'll attack me again. Those pins and razors will shred me up in no time. Ring-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, a-ling-a-ling. Ah? Ring-a-ling-a-ling, a-ling-a-ling, a-ling-a-ling. Whoa, what? It's a phone. Where is that noise coming from? That can't be right. My cell phone's broken. A taxi with a car phone drove off too. What's making that noise? Ring-a-ling-a-ling, a-ling-a-ling. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh wait. Oh, I get it. The noise is actually him. So that's why he talked to a frog. It makes sense now. I was like, I know he can talk to himself, but I was like, Yeah, it was pretty obvious from the beginning. Like, what? Yeah, once you actually said, he has a daughter, like, boss. It's like, hey, boss. But now it all makes sense. Oh, I can't believe it. I guess miracles really do happen. You don't see this every day. Who would have thought there would be a public phone behind this rock? It's got to be the boss. Click. Hello. Beep. My Doppio. Don't run away from him. Get closer. You must find a way to get within 2 meters of him. But boss? Where are you, boss? Are you nearby? You need to come here as fast as you can. I can't do that. Not until you get within 2 meters of him. I can't come until then. If he runs away after seeing me, then I'm finished. But I can't figure out what his ability is. He's going to attack me again. He's somehow put pins and razors in my mouth when I never opened it. Doppio, oh Doppio, my dearest Doppio. Have you forgotten how I gave you a part of my King Crimson ability? Use them. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. Actually pretty neat, to be honest. I want to go play All-Star. I want to go play Eyes in Heaven now, to be honest. I kind of got a craving to play Eyes of Heaven. Eyes in Heaven, was it Eyes in Heaven or Eyes of Heaven? You have King Crimson's arms and epitaph. Stay calm. Look carefully and predict his actions. See his future actions around you. Watch closely. Forecast him. Forecast his actions from 10 seconds into the future. Birds are flying by just like on the screen. Ah, okay. I need to go listen to these songs afterwards now. I'm kind of got the craving to listen to King Crimson. Like I need to go on a spree of just listening to the songs in JoJo in Part 5. I've listened to the ones in Part 4 and Part 3. I don't have to worry about Metallica. I've already got the whole entirety of Metallica's discography already. Ah man, I can't play Eyes of Heaven then. Damn it! Gotta wait again. I gotta wait. Does it? I think they have all 8 parts in Eyes of Heaven, don't they? They got up to JoJo's. I think I saw Josuke in it. I was like, oh look, JoJo's in it. Josuke, I think, is the actual main character in JoJo's, if I'm not mistaken. But birds are flying just like on the screen. Birds are flying by just like on the screen. Boss, I just managed to see him in Epitaph's vision of 10 seconds ahead. He's moving. I saw him melt away. It looks like he melted into the rocks in the background, but I don't see him now. I can't tell where he is with a naked eye. That's Risotto. Did he melt away somehow, perhaps? You can't see him normally, and it's only because of the forecast that you can see him. Look closely at his actions in the future. Watch closely and figure out the puzzle of how he's attacking you. There he is. He's moving. Ah, man. Can't play it then. Luckily, I actually didn't play all of it. Luckily, I didn't actually start the story then. I played like lucky I actually just played the, what's it called? The actual just single fights, and actually played the storylines. I was like, that's actually kind of lucky, to be honest. I actually did a pretty good job of that. I actually never started the storyline. I thought, you know what, one day I'll start the storyline, but I never did. So good job of me with that. What? Oh no, boss! 10 seconds later, scissors are gonna appear in my throat. How those scissors appear out of nowhere? Calm down, Doppio. You haven't seen yourself die. You haven't seen yourself die just yet. Risotto has avoided all attempts to track him. You must be prepared to take some damage against him. Watch closely and see that moment in the future. Oh, really? The character select screen actually has spoilers? Jesus Christ, you can't actually go 10 centimeters in a JoJo game without spoilers. Ah, man. It's fine. I can wait. It's like 5 years down the line. Holy crap, I actually finally play Eyes of Heaven. Yeah! Like, as soon as like PS5's out, it's like, yeah, I can finally play Eyes of Heaven. Yeah! That'd be fun. That's quite funny. I like that. Oh man. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. Let's talk about JoJo for a bit. We've got to the end. This is the end of volume 12, I think. Now I believe there's 17 volumes in total normally. So I think we've probably got like about 4 or 5 weeks left until the end, until it's actually completely out, I think. So they're up to 5. Is it 575 they're up to at the moment in like normal? So I believe they'll probably get to 575 by probably next 2 weeks. I think it's 594 the last chapter, I think, in part 5. So I think probably by maybe a couple of weeks, we'd be done. Part 5. I actually can read Part 6 like completely legit because it's all out. I don't have to worry about it. It's all out. I can just do it like in one fell swoop and get it all done with and get to Part 7. Happy days. But yes, okay. So Doppio, holy crap, Doppio. I love him. He's so freaking cool. I like the idea there's a coward and there's actually this really freaking upfront person within him. I think it's actually a really, really neat contrast between both characters because we need something like that in this climate of JoJo right now. Because again, we've always got these stern characters who knew what they were doing, who knew how to take down people. They didn't really didn't have a care in the goddamn universe. Yeah, I saw that 4 more chapters came out on Vento as well. But I always wait for the volume because it's easier to cover it through this app than it actually is on the internet because you can actually read it like better. So I thought, Tuesday it'd be out anyway. So I'll have about 2 more chapters on top of what Vento's released already, which is actually not so bad. But yeah, I quite like it because Trash Metal is impressive rock. Like it's kind of one of those things. I think we need someone who is kind of vulnerable in a state, if you get what I mean. I think we need someone who isn't so strong as everyone else around them, because otherwise you kind of fall into the pitfall of just being the same over and over again. There's no variations in bad guy. You're just getting this same dude constantly. What's the point? Like, we've seen it all before. It wouldn't mesh well, if you get what I mean. It wouldn't be that kind of. It wouldn't stick. It would be memorable. But now we've got Doppio, and Doppio's kind of 2 different people. One of them's a coward, and one's a full frontal person. It's actually kind of neat, because he's just that contrast we needed. He's just that character we oh so dearly needed in this manga. So I actually do welcome his addition to this actual entire thing, because he's so freaking cool as well. Let's be honest, he's pretty freaking swag. But yeah, I mean, the other thing to note is Trish. Trish is one of those characters I wanted to see develop. I wanted to see her grow. And in the chapters we got to see her just become the center point. It was freaking neat. Yeah, I agree with that. Like, every single bad guy is unique, but you get to the pitfall of just being a burly dude that's got like kind of. Yeah, I agree. I think his addition's kind of needed in the kind of climate we've got already, because again, I mean, you had Dio, who you imagine you've seen like kind of a few times beforehand. It's not like he's out of the ordinary completely. The only thing he had different was the fact he was so freaking cool and kind of amazing. And then you had part two's one as well. Part 4 one was kind of the beginning of the differentiations between different things, because I guess Kira was kind of freaking amazing as well in his own right. But Doppio was kind of that contrast we really needed. But yeah, Trish was an interesting character, because again, she needed to grow, because she's kind of taken a passive role so far. She's kind of been there, she's kind of done her things in certain places, but she's kind of been passive for the most part. But that chapter, we got to see her just fight and actually release her stand, was pretty freaking cool. Like, it's actually pretty freaking neat, because she actually became the character you wanted to become. Like, she's stronger now, she's matured, and actually I like the fact that Giorno kind of influenced her as well, because Giorno's been this character who's influenced everyone thus far. It's actually kind of cool that even though he's kind of, in a way, not fully there, but his influence is still very much present in the scene. Yeah, I was sad that Kira went anyway, because Kira was such a fantastic character. I didn't really want to see him go, because he was an amazing bad guy. He was literally the best bad guy I've seen in about 10 years, and though the manga came out like 20 years ago. So it's one of those things, like, he's like the best thing we've got in the climate we've got of shonen antagonists. Like, the only other bad guy which has ever been any good in manga or anime that's shonen lately has been Utsuro Gintama. Like, he's a fantastic bad guy. But yeah, I mean, I like the characterization this manga does. This manga knows when to characterize its characters really freaking damn well. It's one of those things that I like how Rocky's developing his like writing style as much as it's actually developing his like artistic style as well. Like, everything he's doing is actually developing. It's actually kind of neat, because you're seeing a different side of him that you would never ever imagine you would see. Like, Kira was the start, and now you're seeing, and then also the characters in part 4 were the start as well. But now part 5 is fully exploring that idea. You're really getting this idea of who these characters are. They very much live and breathe in that world. They're kind of believable. He actually did make me feel sad for a psycho, to be honest, as well. It was weird. I was like, you know what? I kind of feel for that guy. I don't know why. He's actually really liked him. I don't know. But yeah. It was also really ironic to definitely think about it, because he died by the most ironic death in the universe. He died by the thing that's meant to save him. Like, the thing that's meant to help him killed him. An ambulance killed him. I was like, that's an ironic death when you think about it. I thought it was actually kind of neat. I thought, you know what? Good job on that. I thought it was actually kind of freaking awesome. But yeah, I mean, all in all, Part 5, I mean, we're 100 chapters in now. We're 105 chapters in, actually. We're kind of hitting... We've got, like... I think... 46 to go, I think, till the end. This is shaping up to be a freaking phenomenal manga, to be honest. Like... killed Kira. I can't catch a break. I'm sorry. I was the one that killed the iconic villain in JoJo. I was the one. I'll take my leave now. My identity's been revealed. Yeah, when you think about it, it's actually his death. Though it was sad and kind of like, oh, it's why did he die that way? It was kind of when once you actually dig deeper into it, it's got a freaking awesome like kind of connotation towards it. I actually quite liked it. I mean, he's one of those ones I didn't want to see go because he's such a fantastic character. Like, I could have watched Kira be the bad guy for like about 7 more parts because he's so freaking cool. You just can't help but love him. But yeah, he went. It's just sad. But yeah, I mean, all in all, I want to see how his mango turns out and see where it goes, because it's been pretty freaking great, to be honest. I've enjoyed the ride. It's one of those ones that you don't really notice the time go by. Like, if you think you've only read like one chapter, but you actually read like 20. You're like, oh, alright, didn't even realise. So yes, with all that said, I should preference this next part by saying what I'm actually probably going to do by next week. I'm actually probably going to go into covering 1 manga per week. Like, in essence, probably covering 5 chapters a day, depending on the length of the actual like kind of manga, because I kind of wanted to get a lot of it like kind of out of the way before I actually kind of have to like leave for holiday, like maybe by July. So I want to get enough of it done. So probably next week I'll start doing Sangatsu no Lion. So probably might be able to get to the end of the anime by the end of the week. So that's that, and then probably a week after I'll probably do like maybe JoJo Senki. Probably after that point, probably do Metallica Box and stuff like that, just to kind of get enough done so everyone's kind of happy, as they say. And also cover JoJo as well. Don't worry about that. So yeah, I mean, hopefully that I think that might be a better way of doing things, because 5 chapters a day for Sangatsu means I'll probably get like 45 chapters done in the week for 5 days. So I might be able to a week. 10 days. I can't even do math anymore. I'm 20 years old and I can't do math. So yeah, hopefully that's actually probably a better idea, to be honest, I think. Just dedicating weeks to do certain mangas, so it means I actually can start other ones that I haven't started beforehand. I didn't want to kind of start a few more, like, in the meantime. Let's do it that way, because otherwise, I'm not really covering anything in anime oriented this season. I'm only covering like 2 animes, so I've got more free time when you actually kind of think about it. So might as well fill the time doing something else. That's actually manga. So yes, with all that said, I have indeed been the driver. If you have enjoyed this stream as a whole, and you do want to leave a like, then do leave a like, because indeed, it does help me quite a bit. If you have enjoyed what I do here, and you want to stay a little bit longer, then do leave a sub, because indeed, it does help me quite a bit. But until next time, I shall see you guys later. Bye for now.